Greetings everyone, Brett here with Hammerhead Model Making, and on today's 5-minute review, we're going to be looking at the brand new ICM B-26B Marauder. And I would like to acknowledge that this review copy of the kit was kindly provided by MRS Hobby Shop. You can find a link down to their online store down below. So, taking a look at this kit, it opens up just like many other ICM kits with the false top and then the tab opening box. You are greeted with a lot of great plastic, instruction sheet, and some other paper items in there. So taking a look at the plastic, this feels very much ICM to me. Surface detail is kept to a minimum, mainly consisting of very crisply and nicely recessed panel lines, but we do get a lot of interior detail in this kit. And if you've watched my B-26K Counter Invader build, you'll note how I feel like they missed a lot of opportunity on surface detail in that kit, but also interior detail in that kit. I think this kit is going to be the opposite. They've really added a lot of interior detail into this kit, and I think it's going to be very nice. You do also get some great R2800 engines, just like their other previous A26 kits. Those will build up very nicely. You do get a lot of interior detail, a lot of gun detail, bomb rack detail, bomb bay detail for the turrets and the cockpit. Here you can see surface detail that would be representing the inside of the wheel wells, as well as more bomb bay detail, seats for the cockpit. You also do get separate flight controls. You get, here's the instrument panel, which is okay. You do get a little bit more surface detail on the wings and engine nacelles, including some fastener and rivet detail. But again, it's pretty low key and sparse. I think that's going to be one of the biggest detriments for this kit, is just low surface detail, but everything else is extremely high quality, quite well detailed. Here you get bulkheads and like bomb bay bulkheads and stuff. I think the rest of the interior detail is going to be very nice, and it'll build up really nicely. Here's the cockpit floor. So I think there's a little bit of room for improvement, but I think they've made some improvements over their previous kits. Here are the clear parts, and I have to say these things are absolutely crystal clear. And with considering the curve on the nose cone here, very little distortion. So absolutely props to ICM for these clear parts. They are just pretty much flawless as far as I'm concerned, and very nice. And I do appreciate that they are not only packaged separately, but they do provide that kind of like bubble wrap material. In this boxing, you also do get the poster size calendar version of the box art, which is very nice. This would look very nice on the wall in your man cave or your modeling room. So that's nice to include that. Decals. These decals feel like the new Edward type decals. The carrier film feels similar to the new Edward type decals, and it doesn't feel like their previous decals. So I'm not sure if they've changed how they do their decals, but they feel different. Other than that, they appear to be in good register, and they seem to be fine. The instructions will have you start out by drilling certain holes in the fuselage, and then adding all of your interior detail to the fuselage before closing off the fuselage halves. It does call out a specific amount of nose weight, and there is a very large section where you can put in nose weight that's in between like the cockpit bulkhead and the bomb bay bulkhead, so that shouldn't be an issue. You do get a template for masks, but you do have to like trace it out and cut your own. And then finally, you get 3 marking options: 1 OD over neutral gray marking, and then 2 natural metal markings. So overall, I think this is a positive step forward for ICM. Definitely adding a lot more interior detail into this one than they've done in like their A26 series. And I think we're definitely due for a very, for a modern B-26 tooling in 1/48 scale. I think the old one was an old monogram that's near 50 years old. So I think this will definitely build up into a very nice representation of the Marauder. I would also like to acknowledge again MRS Hobby Shop for sending me this review copy. I will put a link down below to where you can actually purchase this kit and many others through their online store, and as well as many other items. So definitely go check them out if you are interested in this kit. I would highly recommend this kit. The fit on their previous kits have been really nice, so I would expect this one to be equally as good. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next review video. Cheers.